Hey guys, this is Logan here. I'm coming at you today with some tips and tricks when trading in your vehicle. Um, a little background on me. I have about 3 years in the car sales industry. Just recently was helping out a buddy trade in a car. He got kind of ruined on the buy on the car, so we had to get quite a bit out of the trade. He came to me. He said he just didn't have great experiences with the car dealers, didn't know how to talk, didn't know how to act. And I walked away helping him out here. We got him out. He's clean, clear. Right now is a great time to trade in a car. Used cars are through the roof right now. So if you are trying to trade in a car or even sell a car, these should help you out right now. When trading in your car, number one thing, go out and do a little research. I love to use car gurus. Go on there, see what stuff's selling for. That gives you some stuff to go off of when you're in the car dealer. You can go to the guy, you can say, hey, this is what this is selling for in local. You got some leverage there. You want as much leverage in these negotiations as possible. The other thing that you want to do when you're going to a car dealer is remember that confidence is key. They're selling a car to you. They need you a lot more than you need them. There's tons of car dealers out there. You can go to any of them. The fact that you're in front of them, they want to deal with you. I promise, okay? You don't have to feel like you're getting pushed around. You want to take confidence in there. They come in, they're asking you what you want for a payment. You control the conversation, okay? You say, hey, man, I'm coming in here. I got a car to trade. This is how I want to do it. I'll give you the car. Here's my VIN. Here, have all that stuff ready. Have the miles, the VIN, what you got, the engine, all that stuff. That way you can smoothly move through the conversation while controlling it, okay? And another big thing is when they are asking you, oh, okay, you're trading, like what do you want to get? Are you trying to look for this payment? Are you looking for this? Answer as few questions like that as possible, because what they're trying to do there is they're trying to gauge on, like, okay, I'm going to get you this car, I'm going to get you this car. And oftentimes, depending on how the salespeople are paid, where I worked, we got paid the same whether you bought a $6,000 car or a $60,000 car. But a lot of places are on a commission base, and that's how they work. So the more knowledge you have, the more power you have, okay? And when you go to these places, you just need to have that knowledge and just be confident, sit up straight, have your shoulders in place. Just tell them what you want, because again, you're in their environment, but you can walk out whenever you want. Okay. They need you there. They need to make those sales. That's their job. So make sure you know how the salespeople are paid. It's not rude. Just ask them, hey, if I buy this car or this car, are you paid differently? Are you paid the same? How are you guys paid? You don't have to ask them how much they're making. You don't have to ask any of that. But if you know how the salesperson's paid, you can at least then know I can't trust him or I can. And I always lean towards, I'm in it for me. So going in there, just know that you're the person you have to answer to. Don't look at that guy like he's your buddy. He's trying to sell you a car. He can be the nicest person in the world. You don't have to be rude, but just control the conversation. Okay. And the next big thing, guys, is you want to have decided before you go in there. You want to have your numbers on what you want on trade, all that stuff. And you want to also know, if you're trading for a vehicle, if you're going to be paying cash, if you want to do a payment, and know what you can afford, because they're going to ask you that. But keep that to yourself till later on, okay? You don't want to answer that right away, because then they're going to drag you off, want you to drive millions of vehicles when you're probably coming in there knowing what you want, okay? So make sure you only say what needs to be said. Come in there with numbers. Know kind of what's around in the market for your vehicle that you're trading in, what they're selling for on the lots. You do need to know a little bit about, like, they have inspections to do. Depending on what state you're in, they have certain inspections. In my state of Wisconsin, we have a 60-point inspection. The vehicles have to go through. They have to do that legally, whether your vehicle's a brand new vehicle or not. When it's being traded, the state requires that, okay? And another really good tip, guys, is they're going to want you to trade that day. They're going to want you, hey, let's get this done. Let's do this. Always get multiple trade offers. I don't care if you're just going to the dealer down the street. I don't care if you're selling a Ford and you're at a Ford dealer and you want to go to another Ford dealer. Doesn't matter. My buddy just traded a Dodge. We went to the Dodge dealer. They didn't even give the best trade quote. We ended up trading it to a Kia dealer. So do your due diligence. I swear it will make up a big difference. Okay, if we had gone to the Dodge dealer, we would have lost about $2,000 on my buddy's trade. So go in there, get the trade quote, say, hey, if you guys come in at the most, I'm just doing my due diligence. I'm gonna go get some trade quotes. They're gonna try to keep you there. Just say, hey, I've already made up my mind. This is what I'm doing, and at least do, I would say, 2 to 3 different dealers. You can do more than that if you have time, but if you're in a time crunch, at least get 3 dealers. When you go into the next dealer, say, hey, I already got a trade. Their trade quote from the dealer down the road, you can say the Kia dealer, whatever it is, and they're going to say right away, they're going to be like, oh, how much do they get you? We can get you $500 more. Never give that amount out, okay? Say, I'm being fair to everybody. I'm keeping that to myself, and I'm going to take whoever's the highest. If we had done that with the Kia, for example, they came in $2,000 higher than the Dodge, but they didn't know what we got from the Dodge. If I told them what we got from the Dodge dealer, they could have easily said, oh, okay, we'll give you $500 more. So always keep that to yourself, guys. You may think it's rude or whatever, but you got to remember this is a business transaction. You're in it for you, for what you want to get and everything. You're in it for you. You don't have to be rude. You just say, hey, man, I'm just trying to be fair to everybody. I'm holding that info, and go from there. Lastly, guys, when you go do this, the biggest thing that I cannot express enough is you have to stay calm, cool, and confident, okay? Those 3 C's will help you so much. You walk in, a lot of people have the anxiety walking into the dealership. You just walk in, you act like you're going to the store, whatever else. Go up to somebody, ask them for help, say, can I get somebody to look over my trade? You don't have to be nervous. Remember, you're in control of the situation. You can leave at any time. They need you there a lot more than you need them, okay? Currently, inventory is just crazy. Used cars are at an incredible markup right now. So if you have a car to sell, if you have a car to trade in, it's a great time, guys. Just take these couple hints and tips, and just this alone will help you. And guys, I'm just starting out here, so if you like this content, please give it a like, give it a sub. I'll try to bring out some more in-depth background to car dealers and tips, and hopefully you guys get as much as you can for the car. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you next time.